So there are a few options in this pack for us. If we decide that we want to go into blue, Trinket Mage is good, but at the moment it only really has the Flight Spell Bomb to go and get. So Tel'Jilad Fallen, pretty sure we're going to be in green, but the thing that I really want is the Heavy Arbalist. As you'll have seen in my last draft, I'm a big fan of the Arbalist, and it gives us some late game inevitability. So I think I'm going to take the Arbalist here and still keep our second colour open. We're either black or blue, but certainly green, and I'm going to take the Heavy Arbalist here. So this pack gives us a couple of options. We can have a second Riddlesmith, though we don't really have that many artifacts to go with it, or we can take the Inexorable Tide. I haven't had a lot of opportunity to play with an Inexorable Tide, but given that we don't have many artifacts for the Riddlesmith, I would quite like to try it out and go for the green-blue Infect deck. So I'm going to take that here, and we'll abandon the Instill Infection, the Black Leaf Goblin, and the Contagious Nim, and I'm quite happy to do that and play Inexorable Tide, which might just win us some games. So, having said that we're going to abandon it altogether, we could just take the Plague Stinger here. It's pretty strong. The other option is the Perilous Mirror or the Dark Slick Drake. I think I'm going to take the Plague Stinger here. We might end up black-blue. We haven't really seen much green coming round, and Plague Stinger is one of the stronger cards if you're in black for an effect. But that is another Tangle Angler. Yeah, I'm quite happy to take that. I think it's just better than Corpse Cur. Yeah, we'll take the Tangle Angler here. And here, I think we're going to take the Barbed Battle Gear. Now that we've got 3 Tangle Anglers, that's going to be really strong and allow us just to basically take out opposing teams. We'll take the Barbed Battle Gear here. Yeah, I think we're probably just going to end up green-black Infect, which is annoying because that's so generic and that's not what I wanted to draft this time. But I think that's going to be the best strategy. Given that we've already got a Heavy Arbalist, I think we might take the Soliton, but we're not in blue anymore. That being said, it's probably still the best we can do out of this pack. I mean, we're not going to play Disperse. I'd rather play Soliton over Disperse. And Nitrogen Sensor just isn't that powerful.
If we get like a Silver Mail, we might end up 3 colour. And that would allow us to play our Soliton with the Arbalist. And, you know, given that we're picking up probably another artifact guy here, it wouldn't be the worst thing to stretch our mana base.
The options here are either Moriok Replica or Tainted Strike. I think I'm going to take the Moriok Replica here. Still not 100% abandoning blue, but I'm pretty sure that we will. And with another Untamed Might, yeah, I think the abandoning blue plan is looking much better. And that's a Tel'Jilad Fallen that's tabled for us, that's going to be really good. Unfortunately, we're back into the same archetype as last time. I'm quite alright given that this deck's looking really strong. This might make the cut occasionally, but I'd rather it didn't. This is still a really strong pack. I think the Trigon of Thought is going to allow us to grind out wind, but I don't think any of these are making our deck. It's unlikely to make our deck, but if we open something nutty in blue and proliferate, we might end up still playing it. I'm still pretty open as to our colours, because most of our cards are artifacts. It tends to be or a single colour, so we're not even committed 100%. I mean, if we pick up some Copper Maze, we may end up being blue-black splashing for the Tangle Anglers and just abandoning the Tel'Jilad Fallen. So there's a couple of options for us. We're not really interested in the Ratchet Bomb, we're not that kind of deck. I think we're going to take the Plague Stinger here. It's always nice to have another one. And it's basically the backbone of the Infect deck at common. Tumble Magnet's really strong, but I'd rather have the Plague Stinger here. And that is a massive bomb for us. If we weren't certain about our colours now, we now definitely are. Conifex Demon is amazing in this deck. And I'm really happy to pick it up. It just gives us a great late game bomb. Having seen stuff go around, maybe the Xtremetrades tables, but it's pretty unlikely. So this is how our deck's shaping up at the moment. Looks pretty strong, and Cisbearer is going to make an excellent addition to it. Definitely take it over the Contagious Name. It's just really powerful. It's another Riddlesmith. Someone's got two. No, because they went opposite ways. We could have had loads, but we're not playing very many artifacts, and I'd just rather be in this deck, I think. This is a really weak pack. I guess we'll take the Rusted Relic away from someone. Or Clone Shell might be really strong if we can like flip over a Tangle Angler or a Conifex Demon or something. But people just won't block it, so they'll never die. I think we'll take the Rusted Relic away from someone. That is a late skin render. We're absolutely having that. That's excellent for our deck. Yeah, that pack must have been really strong. Oh, Tower of Calamities. So tempting, but we're probably not going to take it. Actually, we're not playing any of these other cards. I think I might just take it. I don't think I don't think we're going to play it, but we're definitely not playing anything else here. It might just be funny. Again, this pack is quite weak as well. I guess the Tyrannax provides us with something, just a beta, which we might end up playing. Hold off the ground a bit. Getting with Tangle Anglers, yeah, it seems alright. Yeah, quite happy to pick up this Spell Bomb here. We'll probably end up playing it because it seems we're a little bit short on playables, but our good cards are very good. Dragon of Thought we might play. We're probably going to play one. We don't need another. Actually, the Auric Replica is probably going to be more annoying for us. Like that. Seems we're probably going to be playing a Blackleaf Goblin. Oh, that's a late Instill Infection. Our curve's looking pretty bad, but at least we've got a Coppermere to kind of smooth it out a little bit. It's removal at the very least. We're not playing any of these. That might occasionally make it in if you've got like Sunblood Angel or something. That's on colour, that's on colour. That's the land. So again we're in an Infect. We've got pretty decent Infect guys. Triple Tangle Angler is really strong, especially with the barbed battle gear that we have. We can just put the barbed battle gear on like a Cisbearer or a Contagious Name with the Tangle Angler out, and it's going to be really strong. Conifex Demon's obviously a bomb, and Skin Render's going to be really powerful for us. We've also got the Heavy Arbalist, which can be quite powerful. So it's looking, even that we've already got one Blackleaf Goblin in there.
And with the Tangle Anglers, Blackleaf Goblin might actually be okay.
Because we've got the Tangle Anglers, the Heavy Arbalist. See how we're doing for creatures? I really want to hit 4 on turn 4 as well. So I might play Culling Days as a 22nd card. And Dragon of Thought. And then at least we've got some ways to grind out games. Culling Days can be particularly good in our deck. Because we've got, like, you know, Perilous Mirror and the Plague Stinger and stuff. So, yeah, that's looking okay. I think that's fine. I'm quite happy with this, I think. Then because that can draw us through to our business cards at 4, plus Black Cleave Goblin. I guess we can put a heavy arbalist on it and it's not the worst. So yeah, add land, what does Meta suggest? 9/8, I think that seems about right. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, we're good with that. So, apologies again for just drafting the same deck as last time. I think this one might be a bit better, especially with Carnifex Demon and Skin Render and triple Tangle Angler. Although we don't have any Corpse Curse this time. Pass them up to take Tangle Angler and a Perilous Mirror, which I think is probably the right call. Perilous Mirror can just be really powerful and we weren't even sure we were going to be an Infect. So wish me luck in the first round.